If you've seen generative AI of any kind, the images, the videos, all that stuff, I'm sure you've thought about video games, right? And you've thought, okay, it's probably not too long until we have NPCs that we can talk to and say anything to, and they can have a conversation with us. And then it's probably not too long until we just have generated worlds where we can literally do anything. We're no longer, constrained to the game mechanics. We can literally do whatever we want, and the world just reacts. And we're obviously not there yet. But I wanted to make something that would get us as close as I could to this right now. So we don't have, this fancy game engines, but what we do have is LLMs that generate text and image generators that generate images. So I am introducing to you Evertale. This is something that I put together to be able to have adventures generated by AI where you can do anything. So you can see here, there's different genres you can pick up from. Let's pick high school, because, who doesn't love high school? I'll put my name as Scott, because that is my name. And we'll get started. So here we are. I'm thrown into high school. The Northwood High cafeteria is a symphony of controlled chaos. Trays clatter, chairs scraped, and a ceaseless hum of adolescent chatter fills the air. So now I have options. I can overhear a conversation. I can head to the library. I can try to have a food fight. Or I can type in whatever I want. So basically the way that I did this is Nano Banana, aka Gemini 2.5 Flash, Google's new model, where you can do anything. Like you can basically edit images and generate anything. So the scenes can change if I do something. So I could be like, I start a fire accidentally, and then it will progress the story, and all this text and what happens, of course, is generated by an LLM. So the LLM and the image model combine to let me do whatever I want and show me what happens. So here's the fire. You can see if you go between them, like there's the same girl, and now she's still seems kind of happy, which is questionable. This lunch lady, not happy. So I discreetly flick a lighter under the table, and it quickly escalates. A stray napkin catches fire, then a discarded milk carton, and before I can react, a small but growing flame dances merrily. I'm definitely gonna sing "We Didn't Start the Fire." Okay, I don't know what happened to this guy. Something bad, clearly, but it looks like the principal has appeared. He is not happy. I'm singing "We Didn't Start the Fire." Some students stare in confusion, others burst into laughter, and a few even join in. Their voices harmonizing. Interesting song choice of song, Scott. Tell me, what do you know about the year 1999? I know that's when they bombed the Twin Towers. He doesn't seem happy with this. That's patently incorrect. That was 2001. 1999 was the year our graduating class buried a time capsule. Wow, they're really trying to get me to this time capsule. But I will not do it. Let's go to class. Okay, this doesn't look like class, so I don't know what happened, but I'm in the hallway. Oh, I see Sarah, a student council member, struggling with a heavy box. Let's help her. So behind the scenes, I'm feeding all this information to the LLM to keep it consistent. Here's Sarah. What's up, Sarah? Oh, thank goodness. They're decorations for the high school reunion. Start another fire. I'm tempted. Bring Sarah to the FBI for questioning. Sarah blinks, utterly bewildered. The FBI? What are you talking about? Why would I need to be questioned by the FBI? She's not going along with it. I just need to find a time capsule. Is everything all right here? Sarah? Scott? He wants to bring me to the FBI. I just asked for help. I'm just going to kidnap her. FBI headquarters. Oh, it didn't work. They didn't let me do it. Mr. Henderson, a former linebacker, restrains me with surprising ease. It seems that they're restraining him, which is interesting, though he is restraining me. This is the fun of the AI, His years of football coaching have made him surprisingly strong. This is not good. I can't escape. I should clearly start another fire as a distraction. Wow, they love suggesting that I sing. I guess I did it once, and he likes that kind of stuff. I slip free. I knock over a trash can. I grab the discarded flyer. I light it on fire. Sarah lets out a yelp. Okay, so now I'm going to leave the school and start a new life. Wow, I'm at Northwood High, and all these people have Northwood jerseys. It's kind of sick. Okay, we're getting out of here. As I run, I hear police sirens. The authorities are on my tail. I remember Sarah in her time capsule. I definitely am going to return to school disguised as a new student. My name is now Sam. It is no longer Scott. It sounds like people probably know who I am. Sarah is disgusted at me. I guess I'll have to apologize. Stay away from me, Sam, she spits, her voice trembling. I already told Principal Thompson you were back and the police are on their way. That seems bad. I don't want to hear it. You're clearly unhinged. I mean, that's fair. I'm not going to be your next victim. I should probably make sure no one is looking and kidnap Sarah again. You know, you could ask me why I'm so determined to kidnap Sarah. It's a weird question to ask. I'm watching her. I see her when she's alone. I mean, this is getting creepier than I anticipated. Please, God, just leave me alone. I mean, this is not kidnapping. Hog tie her. She looks genuinely terrified. I feel bad. I feel like I've taken this in a very dark direction. Maybe, okay, that that is horrifying. I tie her up with zip ties I borrowed from the auto shop. I ignore her pleas and gag her with the spare cloth I have. That's horrible. I've crossed a line and the consequences will be dire regardless of what you learn about the time capsule. They just want me to find this. So I can turn myself into the police, leave Sarah and run away again, start singing opera, bring her to Toledo, Ohio, ensuring I am not followed. I drive to Toledo, Ohio. Wow, this is such a horrible thing that I've done that it didn't even generate an image. I presume that I've broken some sort of content thing, moderation. I hear her silent sobs as a constant reminder of my escalating actions. I mean, this is just horrible. As you look into her tear-stricken eyes, she's no longer just an obstacle for you to obtain the time capsule, but rather a victim to your ill-conceived plot. I got to turn myself in. At this point, I've gone too far. I stole a minivan, and I tied a woman up, and I took her to Toledo, Ohio, and that is not okay. I feel bad about it. Wow, the images, they're just broken at this point because I've gone too far. Okay, I confessed. I gave her location in the warehouse, and I've ensured she receives the care she needs. So I think we're going to call this one here, and we're going to start again because clearly I have really messed up my life. Maybe another story will be better. Let's try fantasy. I'm going to generate a name, Calum Stormblade. Sounds freaking sick, dude. Let's do it. Calum? I don't know. The air crackles with raw, untamed magic as you stand at the precipice of a ravine, gazing upon the colossal ruins of the spire of Aethelgard. I can go in. I can establish a magical connection with the ley lines humming between my feet. I don't even know what that means. I mean, let's go in. All right, we're getting closer. I think I see the ley lines. The air goes heavy charged with an almost palpable magical residue. Ooh la la. There's a storm swirling around the upper reaches of the spire, and a piercing shriek echoes down the ruined towers. A chill runs down my spine. We're gonna run in and, while shouting, Marco Polo. Try not to go too dark here. You know, I don't want to kidnap a woman again. It wasn't my proudest moment. I'm gonna be honest with you. All right, I run in, shout Marco Polo. Sound is immediately swallowed by the oppressive atmosphere. Wave of cold, stale air washes over me as I cross the threshold. Okay. So nobody answers. A faint whisper echoes from the depths, too indistinct to make out any words. Are they saying Marco Polo? I don't know. I'm going to try to find other people. Let's see if there's anybody around here. I mean, I kind of already tried that by yelling Marco Polo. I think people kind of know how that works, but whatever. I'm squinting, struggling to adjust to the oppressive darkness. I should start glowing if it's so dark. Oh no, there's a light. I see a faint light illuminate a series of shallow footprints in dust, leading deeper to the spire. They seem fresh. Okay, I can cast a light spell. That's nice. Nah, I'm going after the footprints. Who's in here? Why didn't you say Polo? Wait, why did I yell Marco Polo? Shouldn't I yell Marco? That was a sell on my part. I'm going to be honest with you. All right, I follow them, and the path narrows, forces me single file. Oh, I see a figure. Oh, that's creepy. The figure is clad in tattered robes, their face hidden by a deep cowl. Dark stain spreads across the altar. Okay, I mean, they look really creepy. Say, hi, I'm Calum, smiley face. I approach the figure and announce, hi, I'm Calum. My voice echoes eerily. Okay, figure's motionless, their head lolling to the side. They raise their head, cowl falls back and a gaunt, pale face framed by matted black hair. Okay, is this like a person? Calum, yes, I know of you. You are far too late, though. Valerius' hounds saw to that, though you may yet prove useful. He's not likely to leave this place unguarded for much longer. Your presence here complicates matters. I mean, he's not really matching my energy. He's asking me to help him up. Obviously, he looks so creepy. I would help you up. You seem like a chill guy, but you look so creepy, bro. What is up with that? And you talk so creepy, too. Okay, so I say it. I would help you up, but you seem like a chill barber. You're creepy. And he chuckles. He's like, creepy, am I? Perhaps it's the lingering effects of Thorn's ritual interference. Or perhaps it's simply my natural charm. All right, yeah. Enough with the pleasantries. He's an archmage, Eldrin. Okay. He was researching when he got ambushed. And they left him for dead. Okay, there's a ritual that involves binding the ley lines to create a source of near limitless power. Okay, are there any baddies around here? I'm talking chicas. He's a really literal guy. I feel like he's going to take baddies as like bad guys. But you guys know what I'm talking about, am I right? Chicas? This is hardly the time for frivolous pursuits. However, the Order of the Black Sun employs both male and female members, though I wouldn't describe them as baddies, at least not in the way you seem to imply. I'll be the judge of that, brother. Okay? Seraphina is rarely far from sight. Okay, so interesting. She's as deadly as she is elusive. He's not seen her, so he doesn't even know. Oh, I mean, where's this Seraphina chick now? You know where I can meet some mage ladies? If I knew where Seraphina was, I would be dealing with her myself, not languishing here. She's like a shadow, always lurking but rarely seen. As for mage ladies, I suggest you focus on the task at hand. But if I really want to do it, I can go to Eldoria for its magical academy. This is what I want, man. Yes. I must focus on Thorn. I'm just not that worried about it. What I'm worried about is going to Eldoria. Eldoria it is, then, a wise choice. You have been telling me my pursuits are frivolous this whole time, so don't change your tone now, brother. All right, the city's a hub of magical knowledge and potential allies. That's what I'm saying. But it's also under the watchful eye of the Order of the Black Sun. Ooh. All right, so we got to go through the Whispering Woods, but beware, it's teeming with Thorm's corruption creatures and guarded by a patrol of his loyalists. Bro, I got this. I'm not worried about it. Cautiously enter the Whispering Woods. It's beautiful. I'm be honest. I don't know why they call it whispering, but like whatever's going on here, it's kind of a vibe. Even if it is like there's no leaves. I guess it's fall. There's a different magical energy here. I mean, I hear a bit of snapping of twigs. I'm not worried about it. Let's continue to Eldoria. Okay, these wolves, they don't look friendly, but they are like, wow, fur matted with mud and blood. That seems bad. There's a whole pack of them. This place is corrupted by dark magic. Their bodies twisted and contorted. I gotta save these things. I gotta give the wolves a treat. Okay, I don't know what the heck kind of treat I had in my pocket, but it's a beautiful color blue. That's gotta be artificial food coloring though. That cannot be good for these wolves. He's sniffing it. Let's see. Is he down? He comes. He snatches the treat, and then he nudges the other wolf. They're getting treats too. Okay, we're getting treats now, but their corrupted nature's evident. Okay, I mean, I heal them of their corruption with my magic and make them my pets. Oh, look, they look nicer now. This guy is still, I don't know, but their eyes aren't red. That's got to be good, right? Okay, they're whimpering. They're transforming. Their bodies relax. They're no longer contorted. This is happy, man. They're nuzzling my legs. Their tails are wagging. Now I have 3 loyal companions. Let's go. Ride them to Eldoria. I see. City guards. Okay, so I haven't found the mage chicks yet. They're tense, okay? And they halt me, and they say, hey, state your business. Bribe the guard with $1 million. Surely she doesn't turn down $1 million, right? Well, now, I must say your enthusiasm for magical studies is truly commendable. They'd be lucky to have somebody so dedicated. She lets me and my wolves through with a wink. All right. Go to the Magic Academy. What's going on here? Mages are doing stuff. Children are chasing around pigeons on the cobblestone streets. That's nice. Wow, this is a beautiful academy, I've got to say. Banners bearing the symbol of the Order of the Black Sun. This is really killing my vibe that they took over. Try to sell the wolves for more money? That's horrible. I would never do that. So I'm selling the wolves for money. Some well-dressed merchants. They don't have need for them. Why would I sell such loyal companions? And the wolf nuzzles me. No, it was a mistake. Temporary lapse of judgment. You know, it was a temporary lapse of judgment. Let's sneak it. Oh, this seems bad. Seems like something bad happened. Why are the wolves looking at me like that, man? A pair of Black Sun guards emerge. Okay, intruders. The order will not tolerate your trespass. My wolves are ready to fight for me. I feel bad. I tried to sell them. I feel bad about that. I don't know. It's unlikely that others are near. I mean, clearly I attack. I clear these guys easily. They're stooges. They're henchmen. Oh my gosh, I killed them. Oh, they are dead. He crashed to the ground with a pain cry. That is crazy. I definitely need to go find some cute mages to flirt with. Oh my gosh. I just went into some ruins and found this chick. It's sketchy. What is she doing here? The ruined library's entrance. I enter with my wolves. There's a young woman, fiery red hair. She's studying an ancient tome. Let's talk to her. I approach her, announce myself with a cheerful, "Hi, I'm Caleb." She looks up. I mean, this seems bad. What's going to happen here? Well, hello. I'm Lyra. She seems nice. She seems genuinely pleased to see me. That's nice. And then they rush in. This is just, they're killing my vibe. I thought this Magic Academy was going to be like a fun place where we could like hang out. No. Lyra shakes her head. No time to fight. Follow me. I know a hidden passage. Wow, she's chill, man. I just met her. I mean, yeah, let's get out of here. She says she knows a hidden passage. My wolves, I think I try to sell them because they're kind of creepy at times. I don't know. Her live form, moving with surprising speed and agility. Okay, now you're making it weird. AI. I don't know. Okay, she takes me through a hidden bookshelf. That's kind of cool. We're in a small, musty chamber. I want to help you stop Valerius. How does she know that I want to do that? How do you know I want to do that? You're cute, but that's sus. How do I know what you want? Her voice is tinged with amusement. She's making fun of me. Well, for starters, you got here in the first place. And consider the state of the academy and those goons you left behind. One could surmise you're not exactly here for a friendly visit. And yet that's exactly what I'm here for. So what do you know, Lyra? Besides, I overheard you mention Valerius Thorn. I have not talked about that once. I promise you. Lyra, do you have any cute friends? Single, perhaps? Always with the flirting, aren't you? As a matter of fact, yes, I do have a few friends who might pique your interest. But their priorities are the same as mine, resisting Thorn. Though their looks might not at first glance be as striking as mine. Okay, Lyra. Crazy thing to say, honestly, about your friends, but whatever. Okay, if we can find the hidden chamber, we can disrupt the ritual. Am I ready to get to work? I mean, yeah, we need to find your friends first. Calm down, Lyra. Why is there a creepy man sitting behind her? Why are there 4 wolves now? This is getting out of hand. All right, I suppose I can humor your priorities. These are her friends? I've made a terrible mistake. Attempt to flirt with Zephyr and Alatar. Nah. Defeat the Black Order. Let's get this over with. That's certainly a lofty goal. Charging in blindly will get us killed. We need to work together, coordinate our efforts. There will likely be moving the Lumina crystals. Their presence has compromised this location. All right, this is getting complicated. And this academy is not as chill as I thought it was going to be. So I think we're going to have to call it here. But this is Evertale. This is the AI adventure thing I made. It's interesting because with the image generation, it's kind of expensive. So I've probably spent like at least $10 just playing this myself, maybe $5, something like that. So this is not really like the kind of thing that anybody could just play where it like makes sense monetarily right now. But it is cool to be able to see that you can sort of go on these adventures and do whatever you want and have it generate images and text. And it really makes me think about like, what'll this be like when you can actually like play this as a video game and like do anything? It'll be really interesting. I may have revealed a little too much about my sick and twisted mind in this video, but what are you going to do? I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.